What's up, YouTube? This is the Billy Bob HD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Hearts of Iron 4. This is the Great War mod. We are playing as the German Empire. Last episode we just added 8 new divisions over here to the Russian front. So we're showing a pretty significant advantage here according to my Field Marshal. And then important to note over here, we've got 77 divisions over on the French line, and we're showing as just under halfway sort of percent of a advantage there, right? And so I've got these new 9 divisions that just popped out. We're going to send them down to Africa. And as we sort of populate them down here, my goal is going to be to try to take all of southern Africa, at least make these two groups meet up. We do need to try and somehow get some naval power down here in West Africa if we can. It's not allowing me to sort of... It kind of sucks. It's not allowing me to assign these to the naval bases in Africa. I guess it's out of naval range or something like that. So, if I go and click on my fleet as well... No, not... Okay, 32 ships here, for example. So, if I tell them... Yeah, you can see all of this red area is sort of out of... Yeah, out of range. Out of naval range. Selected ships can't move here. We know too little about this region. Top nearest naval bases, right? We've got some from Spain there, etc. I think the ships are just too freaking early on in the tech level to make it all the way down there to Africa. So, we're going to need to make sure that we keep on top of our naval tech, right, going forward. 1914 is sort of the next level of these. Naval firepower. Do they have a range? Yes, 1,300 kilometers, for example, from home base. And so that would move up, like if we went here, 2,300 there, versus 1,400 for those destroyers, 2,200 there, protected cruisers. So, if I do a little test... So select this guy here. Am I not allowed to detach these guys? Create a new fleet. So let's take all of the battleships, for example. Okay. If we select him, can he make it down here? Well, sort of. He's going to get blocked off over here in the African coast and such. Oh. He can come down through the Suez. Potentially. So if we go patrol here in this area and this area in the Cape of Africa, let's see if that works. Yeah, it's those destroyers that don't have enough range that can't make it down there. I don't really see I don't really see him making a move at this point. Assert German position in the west is finished. That's good. Still trying to figure out this naval problem here really quickly. Hold on for me. This is the Scharnhorst. Ah, shit. No, he's not able to. Okay. So I'll turn him off of that mission. So we were able to confirm we don't have the naval range there to make it down to Africa. So we're just going to continue building up these Atlantic fleets then, I think is what we need to do. And time to pick a new national focus. Befriend the Ottomans. We need to wait till 1914 in order to do that. We could go anti-French policy and anti-British policy there. Reinforce Dutch, blah, blah, blah. Agadir crisis. Those have all occurred. Okay, these for the Boer Revolt, for example, we need those to, the overall war to sort of pop off before we can do that. Prepare for war here, that's a good one to get. Alright, let's go down to anti-French policy there. New military factories available, we've got one available to us now. I was sort of stacking up the horse-drawn vehicles there, because we're about to switch over to early motorized in about a year. 21 days left on that trench excavation. Alright, so, let's go ahead and micro some of these units here and move them down to Africa, right? So, this first group of 3 that have arrived, we're going to send you guys down to probably this area for red group is what I'm thinking. Okay, so they're going to head on down. Do need to pick a new research now. Alright. Let's go ahead and swing this directly right around here to the rifleman primacy. That soft attack is going to be very important, especially up against the French there. So that's going to take 284 days. That'll be finished in 1913. 4 more days now left on the trench excavation. All of these are going to be 1916 techs. So they're going to take a while to upgrade there. Working on that new artillery. 351 days on some of these support units here. 279 here. Let's go with the 279 early support weapons, level 2. It's going to help out my infantry divisions quite a bit. 12 new divisions here. So we need to assign you guys to the the French front there, so we'll do that. These guys we need to continue sending into Africa. The little Asian colony that we have over there, I'm pretty much abandoning them. I'm pretty sure. Okay, these 3 divisions now, let's take you and move you to... We'll supplement you here. And then that last group I can take over here to Eastern Africa, just to help out with that group down there. We will assign them generals as we get closer to the war, so we'll hold on there. You guys will move up like this. Anti-French policy is already done. Yeah, you'll go here. Okay, they're going to come through the Suez. Very nice. Just to double check here now. Yeah, can't make that swing over through the Mediterranean quite yet. Okay, new national focus. So we could go anti-British policy. Anglophobia, love it. Oh, we were also trying to help out here and get down towards an extra research slot. I forgot about that. So, okay. Let's go anti-British policy here. And then we'll swing back around to some of those industrial focuses. Missing some resources now. Oil, of course. So, let's go trade for oil. We're buying from the Netherlands. We'll go ahead and buy another 2 from them just to secure those resources. Trade. You can see now I've got a surplus of 11. Okay. The Dreadnought there, production has started out. Another 11 months there to get that Dreadnought out and going for us. We can modify the government here yet again. So if we take another look at a specialist. Entrenchment. Capital ships. That's a good one. I like the capital ships one. Cavalry. Anti-sub. Strategic bombing. Close air support. Amphibious assault. So let's get capital ships. I can actually fill in another slot here for naval strike. I'm going to go naval strike there. That's going to be very helpful in the later game once we can get some naval bombers out and going. 5 new divisions ready for us now, trained up. So we'll send you over to the French front yet here again. So training out all of these new divisions as much as possible. We've got good stockpiles going on most of our equipment here, including some airships now, getting closer to 40 for those. So that's good to see. We also have our infantry divisions sort of good to go here. I do need to create a suppression unit. Agadir Crisis is finished, so we got that automatically. That's good to see. Suppression level of 12. Suppression level of 16. So we're going to make a nice thick sort of suppression unit, right? So I'm going to actually label this one. There we go. Save for 63 experience there. My infantry division templates are looking pretty damn good for the time being. So let's go ahead and train up some of those suppression units, right? We're going to need them eventually once we invade France. So add units here. We'll train up 6 of those at a time. And Yeah, we've got to train you up here, so I'll put you in third gen there. Very good. Alright, we did say we were going to swing back around to... Oh, an airbase down here. Assert German position in the east, right? Anti-Serbian policies. Befriend Bulgaria. Good things to have, but we do need to continue working down towards the extra research slot. So let's go construction effort there. I've got quite a few civilian factories working for us now. Okay, 2 new divisions here. Stack you up here against the French line. So that is now returning to more of a even match there. 50-50. The Russian plan here looking really, really damn good. 8 more divisions have just popped out, so let's get you guys up on the line. My Belgian force here is telling me we're looking really good. I could probably stand to add a couple more divisions into it, though. It's only got 12 divisions there, so if we do plan on trying to reenact the Schlieffen plan, we're going to need a strong force to come up here and perform the swinging door maneuver up here towards France. I'll throw you into this one as well, purple group. He can hold 24, so he's just a normal general there. Fleet size of 43 sitting there now. That's good. I've got these other humongous fleets now rolling around for us, including in the Baltic, etc. The U-boat division as well. Okay, what are we seeing here? Military coup. Mexico City. Sweet. Okay, February of 1913 now that we're seeing. So just about a year and a half or so before things get really interesting for us. These infantry units popping out like hotcakes now. Suffragette movement has started. America chooses new freedom with Woodrow Wilson. Okay, overall world tension now sitting at 27%. The Balkan War is still going on. Looks like the Ottomans are fighting back here pretty hard, although the Greeks have made some significant advances up here, taking all of this territory here. Bulgaria making somewhat of a move, but also experiencing a little bit of a loss up here in their northeastern territory. Time to modify the government here again. So, ship designer would be good. Atlantic fleet designer, naval research time, carrier armor, capital ship armor, and firepower. That's a really good one. Carrier, capital ship. Okay, these are all visibility type things. I'm going to go here. Nice. New national focus now. We do need to get the infrastructure effort level 2 going. And then how many airships do we have? Zeppelins, M-class, we've got 50 of those waiting for us. We'll probably send those over France when the time comes. Mexico, okay, we've got an official revolution happening in Mexico again here. Yeah. This is going to be my initial sort of naval supremacy plan up here. The northern Atlantic and even heading over here towards the British coast. Still building up some more army experience here now. Oh, we did get some army experience from the theorist here. That's good. Limited exports, etc. Partial mobilization, right? If we went to the war economy there, of course we need to be 40% world tension or at war, because we're not fascist. We are currently authoritarian. Yeah, look at the supremacy here of my purple group. Totally superior compared to those Belgian divisions. Switching over to the Africa Corps now. And I'm going to take these units and, of course, add them here to red group. So they will distribute like that. And then I've got 3 new divisions here that we can put into teal group. Very good. And then orange group here, you've got 3 new divisions as well, so we'll put you in. Full divisions there, all trained up. Infrastructure effort level 2 is done. Let's go for construction effort level 2 there. So moving down towards that extra research slot. Alright, my first rounds of cav suppression units are starting to roll out now as well. 13 more up, switching back here to the German theater. 14 divisions here that we can add to the French front like this. So I'm going to continue pumping these divisions over here into the Western Front. Rifleman policy is done. Sweet. Go to mobile positioning next. 285 days there. Free civilian factories now. Let's build up some more civilian factories here. Just to supplement... You know, we can always convert those over at some point, right? We can always convert them over. We built out all of those naval bases. Wait a second. Yeah. Can't hold any more there until really 1916 is when we can really build some more. When that tech pops out. 16 divisions now over here. I will eventually fill him up, I guess. So we can throw everything else we have at the French. Mass production. Forward with the assembly line. Oh, cool. So we're actually now able to upgrade our artillery production. So moving from field artillery there to the level 2 there. We're going to let that sort of efficiency grow for us. 1.7 per week. So we're still looking good on resources as well. 2 research slots available now. Wow, that one's going to take forever. The tank prototype here. 579 days there. So we're not going to take that one quite yet. We did need to finish up the engineering drawing, so I guess we'll get that. The the mustard gas there is huge for the breakthrough and soft attack stats. And so we'll work on that one. Let's see. Meanwhile, we've got 24 days left now on the early motorized stuff. The ambulance there would probably be my next move, or the gas mask. I'll probably go ambulance, though, just because it's only 130 days away. Okay. 9 days, 8 days. So when this pops off, yeah, we'll just shove that directly into the ambulance. Research, still a long time waiting on some of these. Although that heavy industry there, that would be a great one to get going. Probably with my next couple of tech slots. Was interested in moving up on infantry equipment level as well. But we're showing infantry equipment level 1 there. For now. Huge upgrade need here for the artilleries across the entire army. Okay, very good. Let's go ahead and get... Oh, we have to wait till 1914 to get some of these. So, oh, dockyard expansion. Let's get that. 1913. Very good. This fleet is up to 51 ships now. So making a crazy death stack over there. And the good news is with Teal Group now, we've finally been able to show somewhat of a superiority there. Modify the Gov here. Compassionate Gentleman, etc. Fortification Engineer. The National Unity might help. Silent Workhorse. Quartermaster General. You know, none of these I'm really interested in right now. Tanks or airplanes? Let's go the airplane designer. The light aircraft designer helps your fighters there. Heavy bombers and tactical bombers here. Heavy fighter, tactical bomber there. Strategic bomber. Air research time. First flight over the Mediterranean. Sweet. Huh. Reliability there. Let's go with the light one. Fokker. It's historical. Let's do that. Alright. Working on that ambulance next there. 371 there. Let's go ahead and get the heavy industry up and going, because the sooner that pops out for us, the sooner I can start building more naval dockyards. Because we're going to need those, right? If we want to continue building up the Navy pretty nicely. although still sitting in level 2 there. Let's go over here and check. Oh, wow. We can get into some of these techs here really easily. Dockyard expansion is now finished. So, armament effort level 2, let's grab you. I want to move up to that level 3 in naval techs here pretty quickly. So what's my next one available? Of course, is this ambulance slot here. I'm thinking maybe protected cruiser. The dreadnought there, we're going to let him continue. Oh, I think we actually popped out a new dreadnought. Finally. We did. Sweet. Yeah, dreadnought level 2's here. Awesome. Okay. Civilian factories now are free again. So, let's put in for a couple more military factories behind them. We do need 7 in wood now, so let's trade again. Where were we buying this from? Oh, I'm producing it all out, but I'm exporting some of it as well. So, who do we want to buy these from? Netherlands, potentially? Hungary? Let's buy it from Hungary. Sweet. Okay. Looking good there yet again. 12 of those cavs out now for us. 17 more infantry divisions. Put you guys all over here. This is definitely an arms race with the French because you can see that superiority rating going down a little bit there. Alright. Naval. Let's start out with the light cruisers here. Only 130 days to get those up. And let's see, 1914 to 1922. 1914. Okay, 1916 on those. 1914 on these supports. We can start rolling things into that. 1916 down here for the industrial stuff. Okay. So that's going to be our overall plan here going forward, is trying to get those support battalions researched and the naval stuff researched out as well. Okay. Combine you. So these are going to be a group of older ships that we're going to use as soon as the war pops off, but we've got a ton of them at 59 there, so looking pretty good. Awesome, guys. Anyway, thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and/or comment if you've enjoyed my content, and we'll catch you next time.